Hello, hello. What are we all doing here? We're doing Tea with the Druid. It's Tea with the Druid. What is it? 386. How nice to be with you on this rather chilly, windy day here in the south of England. Let me switch to the comments and see everybody coming in. Hello from Western Washington and Berlin and damp Bromley, Buckinghamshire and Deal and Kent and Newton Powys and Northern Worcestershire, Wiltshire, Pennsylvania, Australia, rainy Italy. It's raining everywhere. Norfolk, but we need the rain, don't we? Hello from Portugal. I've just been in Portugal. Gosh, it's so beautiful down in the Algarve. Lovely. Windy and wet Melbourne. Gosh, West Sussex. Hello from Rennes, Essex, Lincoln, Kiev. Hello, Elena. Kiev, Netherlands, Germany, Massachusetts, South Wales, Connecticut, Cambridge, Windsor, Ontario. Yes, Sintra is very beautiful in Portugal. Chicago, Illinois, Northern Germany. Somebody else in Portugal. Sunninghill, New South Wales. Great. Faversham in Kent. And Limerick in Ireland. Hooray. So let's just take, and Brazil. Hello in Brazil. That's nice to see you. So let's all now gradually gather around the fire. In this sacred clearing that we're seated in, there's no rain. There's no rain here. It's warm because there's a nice warm fire going and we can gather around it. And this is just what we need on a winter's evening. And even if we're in the southern hemisphere and it's not the winter at all, it's always good to gather around a fire. So welcome everyone to Tea with the Druid. I'm going to read a poem, and as I read it, just allow yourself to drop into yourself, and then see what word bubbles up for you, and to describe where you're at, how you're feeling. This soul comes once, the body 1,000 times. I am everything coming in, going out. How can I speak of another? Like a wave, my body is here and gone. Look closely, 1,000,000 waves, one sea. The soul comes once, this body 1,000 times. Why talk of the soul? Why mention the body when both are myself? With much effort I have stayed on this path, and now this body finds a great soul within it. Just dropping into your great soul now. Your soul, body, body, soul. And just check in how you're feeling, where you're at. Allow a word or two to bubble up. And just type it in to share it with us. And that poem was by Rumi. It was a translation by Jonathan Starr. We were having some lovely Rumi poetry in the retreat I was on in Portugal last week. And that inspired me to read from Rumi again today. Peaceful, feeling good. Good evening. Tired but happy to be here. Anxious, a great tiredness. Weary, waiting for results of scan. happy to settle for a bit, missing my wife, relaxed, nourished, dreadful pain in upper back and shoulder. You have been away for 2 weeks and missed. Beautiful, warm, light energy filled my heart and tears came. Eager for more. Cozy. Optimistic. I'm feeling at home. Grateful for all the lovely people I'm crossing paths with. Was frustrated, now grounded and connected. Better than I have been. Gentle and peaceful. Vulnerable, isolating myself with flu. Tired, like the little donkey, I'm plodding on with a heavy load. Quiet. Remembering my sister, 2 years gone, on her birthday today. Calm and tired, very still before a busy day. Feeling a bit ranty, windswept, present, calmer now, nervous and don't know why yet. Feeling spiritually connected, blessed, tired and hoping. Good to be with you all, stimulated. Pleased to feel calm after a hectic couple of months. Distant. Grateful for a beautiful sunny day. I feel grateful too. Trying to calm. Enjoying the sunshine with my kitties. Anxious, blissful. Don't understand body lasting. Soul only once. Would have thought it the other way round. I think I'll read it again, Debbie, because I think that's not what it said. I'll read it again in our meditation. A feeling of waiting and needing to be patient. Grateful to be here, but glad to be with you all. Physically uncomfortable, but here and now. Tired, deeply concerned, happy to be here with you all. I'm feeling hungry, stretched thin. So let's just give space. Let's just allow all those feelings in the space, as it were. You know, we're so used to being tough on ourselves, I think, judging ourselves, trying to feel good, sort of failing often and feeling a bit crappy in whatever way, or feeling really poorly. Judging ourselves, even kind of cross with ourselves sometimes for not feeling as great as we want to be. And I think we I don't know what you think, but I think we probably judge people much less than they think we do. And people judge us much less than we think they do. My experience is that when I'm feeling vulnerable, I think that people are judging me, but when I check in with people and find out, I feel they're not, because most people are pretty involved in their own process, in their own thoughts and feelings, and don't immediately go to that highly critical, judgmental space. Yeah. Coming here to the Grove always fills me with positive, joyous energy. It's outside of the apparent world. Yes, or sort of inside. That's another way of looking at it, perhaps. Checking in from Alabama. So I've got another Rumi poem for you too, but let's have 2 poems in the Eisteddfod, because you know the thing about these meditations that we do. Michelle is saying she loves coming here for the grounding, and Jane is saying I judge myself so much more than I do others. Yes, I think in the meditations we do here in these Grove sessions together, Tea with the Druid sessions, because they're short, it can sometimes feel like the whole point of them is the what I take you through in terms of settling into an awareness of the Grove and what happens in that, and then coming out again. But of course, in a way, what we're doing is we're having a beginning, a middle and an end. And the middle, you can stretch out. When you do the practice on your own, you can stretch it out for as long as you like. And hopefully these teas give you a feel for this way of doing this. But you can also, of course, work on your own with this type of meditation. And then the central section, you can extend for as long as you wish. And in this central section, it's often like we sometimes need a springboard. That's the image that comes to mind, a kind of springboard for us to launch into a deeper, higher state of consciousness, altered state of consciousness. And that springboard can either be encountering a being, encountering an animal or a bird, or focusing on a particular natural object, a flower, a stone. But it can also be a poem, taking the bardic tradition really seriously and using poetry and the magic of the word to help us go deeper and to help us heal and gain inspiration as well. Sometimes I think the tricky thing with meditation is we think we have to sort of make a lot of effort. And in fact, if we can, whilst making some kind of effort to lift off, to go in deeper, once we've made that effort, the whole stress, I think, should be on letting go and just opening up and allowing the healing, allowing the illumination. So let's do that with this poetry now. I'll lead us all into a meditation, and then I'll just read a couple of Rumi poems. And the first one's translated by Andrew Harvey, the second one translated by Jonathan Starr. And I'll read them slowly with lots of pauses, hopefully, and some time, and just allow yourself to just let go. And then we'll come out and share how we're doing. So you might like to begin by just looking around, and it's lovely seeing these comments coming in. And congratulations, Rob John, who's having his poetry published on the winter solstice. That's great. And let's just slowly move our attention away from the screen, the room around us. You might want to look at the room around you and then gently lower your gaze, or ideally close your eyes to better concentrate on yourself, on your inner world. And as you do this, you become aware of the room around you, fully present here and now. And then gently allowing your awareness of the room around you to fade as you become aware of being seated in the sacred grove, in the clearing in the forest, the earth beneath you, the trees around you, and the sky above you. And you sense yourself seated in this circle, about 250 of us seated around in the circle together. Fire burning in the center. You might be able to see it, or you might just be able to smell the wood smoke a little. You might be able to feel its warmth. Imagine raising your palms up now to feel the warmth of the fire. You feel the warmth on your palms, and then you place your palms on the earth to express your love for the earth. And as you do that, your awareness moves to the earth, and you sense all the life in the earth beneath you. And you just allow yourself to settle into an even more comfortable position, allowing the energy of the earth to flow up into your being, filling you with a sense of stability and calm. And sometimes you can get a sense of how the earth seems to be breathing. very slowly, and you can synchronize your breath with the earth, just breathing in and breathing out, slowing down, letting go. And you sense all the roots of the trees in the soil, reaching deep into the soil, drawing up the moisture. And you sense the moisture traveling up these roots, up into the trunks of the trees. And you sense the trees around us as living beings. Dear trees, we send you our love, our respect. We admire your steadfastness, your integrity, your strength. And as we open to the protective and energizing power of the trees around us, just see if you can smell the perfume, the aroma of the trees. Breathing in and out with the trees, so that as they exhale oxygen, you inhale that oxygen. And then as you exhale carbon dioxide, the trees absorb that and breathe that in. And they breathe out the oxygen and you breathe it in. And this wonderful exchange. You become aware of the branches of the trees soaring high above you. You sense the sky above the branches and above the crowns of the trees. And you breathe in the energy of the sky now. And as the energy of the sky flows into your being, you feel it invigorating every cell in your body, your entire energy field invigorated with every in-breath as the sky energy flows into you. And the energy of the sky meets the energy of the earth in the center of your being. On the night of creation, I was awake, busy at work while everyone slept. I was there to see the first wink and hear the first tale told. I was the first one caught in the hair of the great imposter, whirling around the still point of ecstasy. I spun like the wheel of heaven. How can I describe this to you? You were born later. I was a companion of that ancient lover. Like a bowl with a broken rim, I endured his tyranny. Why shouldn't I be as lustrous as the king's cup? I have lived in the room of treasures. Why shouldn't this bubble become the sea? I am the secret that lies at its bottom. Shh. No more words. Hear only the voice within. Remember, the first thing he said was, "We are beyond words. We are beyond words. We are beyond words." This soul comes once, the body 1,000 times. I am everything coming in, going out. How can I speak of another? Like a wave, my body is here and gone. Look closely, 1,000,000 waves, one sea. The soul comes once, this body 1,000 times. Why talk of the soul? Why mention the body when both are myself? With much effort I have stayed on this path, and now this body finds a great soul within it. Breathing in and breathing out. Becoming aware of the fire burning in the center and the great circle of souls who are seated here. You feel your hands gently drifting up to take the hand to either side of you. Feeling unique and your own self. You also, as you hold the hand to either side of you, feel one with everyone in this circle. May the peace of this circle flow outwards. May peace prevail on earth. May we each be enriched with spiritual understanding, with soulful understanding and warmth and love. May our hearts be filled with joy, our bodies be filled with energy, with calm, with peace and tranquility. May we feel connected to the earth and sky, to the trees and stars, and to our fellow human beings. May our lives be blessed. May all life be blessed. May the earth be blessed. And you gently squeeze the hand to either side of you and just sense the palms of your hands floating down now to the earth beneath you. May this earth and this land be blessed. And then sense your hands moving up to your heart, and you might like to do this physically. Drifting up to your heart. You feel your hands on your heart. And just notice how it feels to hold your hands against your heart like this, on your chest, folded on your chest. No need for words, just a feeling. May my heart be blessed. May my heart grow in strength and in openness. And as you do this, you feel the warmth flying from your hands into your body. And you feel the warmth spreading out through your body, and your awareness of the physical body grows stronger as your awareness of being in the sacred grove begins to gently fade, so that you find yourself present to being in your room, the screen in front of you, feeling fully present here and now. And when you feel ready, you stretch your fingers and toes and open your eyes. Thank you, Dakini. Rumi reminds us our souls are eternal. Makes death and loss easier to endure. Remember, we are beyond words. A million waves, one sea, all one. Peace and love. Yes, lovely. So, yes. Thank you. I'm just looking at the messages and the nice messages. I imagine us all chanting the Arwen, says Debbie. Yes. So have a lovely evening or day, whatever lies ahead of you, and week. And big thank you to Penny for having done Tea with the Druid. She's going to be on Tea with the Druid next Monday, or possibly Ema. I can't remember now. I'm going to be on a boat, so I'll see you the week after. Okay, many blessings, much love. Have a wonderful week, and see you next week. Okay, bye. And if you're able to get into the hearth, the Druid hearth, then I'll see you there in a few minutes. Okay, bye.